We came from a military family. Our father was in the Royal Artillery as an RSM, and our mother was in the Air Force, and I always wanted to join the forces.
For me, it was certainly travel, friendship, and yeah, a career.
Not only was I doing something I wanted to do, as in travelling and having an outdoorsy type of life, but I was serving my country, which is something that was very important to me from a very early age.
I was in the army for 3.5 years, and then I was discharged for being gay.
I was living a double life as a gay man in the military, where it was illegal to be gay, not just frowned upon or an administrative issue. I could have gone to jail in that era for being gay at sea. Why did I join? Because I was a late developer, if you like. I didn't come out to myself until my late 20s, by which time I was having a great career.
The sergeant put her face right up towards mine and sort of almost spat at me, saying, "You're a lesbian, we're going to find out about you." They told me that they knew about my twin, about Jo, that she was gay, and that they would get her if I didn't sign.
We were told that we were a risk to security because we would be potentially blackmailable by hostile foreign intelligence services, which of course neatly ignores the fact that we were only blackmailable because the system said it was wrong to be gay. I made up stories about having girlfriends because that was expected of me, and also meant I couldn't be myself to my close military friends, not because I thought they would out me necessarily, but because I didn't want to put them in the position of having to choose whether to or not.
I got so desperate to stay in because I loved the army so much. I tried to delay my discharge. I asked this girl to break my arm. We went back into my room and she put some Doc Martens on, and I put my arm up against the skirting board, and she just back kicked my arm. And woke up the next morning, my arm was black and blue, got taken to the hospital, and my wrist was found not to be broken, and so I was given my one-way ticket home.
I was suddenly summoned to the captain's cabin, and I was very close to the captain. He was a great officer. I had immense respect for him. And out of the blue, he just asked me, "Are you gay? I've been told that there are rumours about you circulating in the officers' mess." And I had to decide in that instant if I was going to give up my career or lie. And I lied because I didn't want to give up my career. But I really wrestled with that.
It had a huge impact on me, having had my twin leave, and both had such aspirations and loved the forces so much.
As soon as I got out, I basically hated myself so much. I had so much shame.
I'm actually a trustee on the board of the charity Fighting with Pride, which was stood up just after the ban was lifted. We'd written a book edited by Craig Jones, who drew it all together. 10 people wrote a chapter about their experiences serving under the ban, just to record that for history. We realised just how much people were still struggling. Some of the people out there had absolutely horrific times, from medical examinations, from special investigations, from imprisonment in civilian prisons for being gay. This is a crime still on the statutes in the late 1990s. Which is hard to believe. Those people who were so badly affected by the ban pre-2000 had just been abandoned. And some of them were in dire straits. They're having really tough times.
I knew I was a veteran, but I didn't feel it inside, and I didn't feel I'd be accepted by any of the charities. Then I heard about Fighting with Pride, and immediately the support was there.
As soon as I joined Fighting with Pride, it was like coming home. It was one big family. The support is absolutely incredible.
The funding that Fighting with Pride is receiving from the Veterans Foundation is having a transformational effect on the individuals who have been lucky enough to benefit from some of the activities that we've been able to draw together. It sounds melodramatic, but I mean it. It is transforming their lives, and it brings it home to me, just the value of the work that Fighting with Pride is doing.
I'd like to say a big thank you to the players of the Veterans Lottery. You will never ever know the difference you've made to some people's lives. Please keep doing it.
If you'd like to help veterans like me and support charities like Fighting with Pride,
please play the Veterans Lottery.